So, if you're anything like me, you at some point in your life, and possibly even right now, have waited for a radical, like this strong proof, something major, something radical that you can point to and say, look, see, now I know for sure that I am this new identity. Now I know for sure that I am blooming or I have completely healed. And now that I have this radical proof, I can now go and do the things that I have been called to do. I can now fully step into this identity that I want to have, or this version of my higher self that I want to have. If you are new here, my name is Bree, and I am on a crazy challenge to create 90 days of videos as a personal visibility and freedom challenge for me. And so this is one video in a series of 90. If you're new, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and follow along with me as I prove to myself that I don't need a radical sign, that I am who I want to be. This is one of the reasons why I am doing this challenge for myself. Again, a personal challenge, because I, time and time again, would say to myself, once I fully see who it is I want to be in my mind, then it's going to be so easy for me to go out and do all the things. It's going to be so easy for me to no longer shrink. It's going to be so easy for me to have boundaries. It's going to be so easy for me to be in my grown woman era, even though I'm in my 50s. Sometimes, like, especially like in the last decade, I pretty much my entire life, it has been hard for me to really feel like I'm in my grown woman era. Hold on for a second, please. Callie, 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 go and sit down, mama. I don't even know if that sound's going to pick up, but I'm going to keep it pushing. Hold on one second. Callie, you're not listening. Come here. This is Callie, y'all. This is my Labradoodle, and she is not a good listener. So anyway, yeah, we want to have proof that in a radical way, a lot of times, like to say, see, now I know for sure it is okay for me to be this version of myself that I've always wanted to be. Now I can step into that identity because I'm seeing all the signs that say, yes, girl, this is finally you. You have arrived. You are good enough to be whatever it is or do whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? That is something that I waited around for a very, very long time. And I really don't want that for you. If you're still spinning your wheels, you know what I'm saying? Because it's such a time waster. You don't need this radical, you don't need this sign coming from the heavens that say, hey, you are finally ready. And, this is what happens when you try to record and you have a dog. And she literally wasn't doing any of this until I picked up this microphone. Literally did not do any of this before I picked up this microphone. Before very. Are you finished? Are you done? Go sit down, mama. Go lay down. Go lay down, Callie. Bye-bye. I'm not even going to re-record this because I am showing up imperfectly, and this is okay. Life happens. But yeah, for a very long time, even recently, one of the reasons why I stopped doing my, well, one of the reasons why I stopped doing my last video challenge is because I was still looking for proof that, like, I was questioning myself every now and again, like, who am I to think I can do this? Or who am I to think I could be a content creator? Even though I have a freaking podcast, who am I to want to step into my grown woman era finally, officially, and live that type of lifestyle that I've always wanted to live? Who am I to even go for that? Who am I to record daily videos and think that I could possibly do this and again, create a life that I want? Who am I to believe in myself? Who am I to identify as someone who is abundant and who loves herself and who has certain habits that I want to have, like such as my hair being on point, which clearly right now it is not. Like clearly right now it is not, y'all. Look at this. Like once I took out those micro locks, like my hair, it's all the lens. It's all the lens, baby. But it was just like, I know in my mind that there is a certain ideal or let's say standard of the type of life that I want and the type of woman that I am or I'll say I want to be one who is bold and audacious, and she doesn't shrink, she shines, and she loves herself no matter what, and she has a certain amount of money in the bank, and she's living a certain type of lifestyle, and she's this type of person, she has these kind of habits and like all these things. But for a long time I just felt like I, for whatever reason, even if you don't logically think this, I think for me subconsciously I was still thinking that I needed to wait to really fully have the sign or fully feel like, yes girl, you are that chick, you are that chick, and so go ahead and just do your thing, like go ahead and walk it out because you've proven that you are. But that's just not how it goes. You are already that person. It's just that you haven't unlocked her yet. You haven't activated her yet because you're not doing the things that she does. But you can. You can do the things that she does because, again, you are that girl. You are that chick. Whatever it is in your mind that you're saying, okay, this is the version of my higher self, and this is what my higher self does, and this is who she is, and this is how she feels, and this is the habit she has, and this is the type of work she does, or this is the type of whatever the relationship she has or engages in, or these are the boundaries she has, this is how she speaks, or this is how she dresses, or all those things. Like, you literally are that chick. You literally are that girl. But again, we get befuddled and stuck in the muck of, I haven't seen her yet, so I don't have the I don't dare, do the things that she does until, I feel I have officially made it. And it's never going to come, or it's going to take a very long time if we're waiting for all the circumstances to align, the stars, the moon, the suns, the lucky charms, God, whatever. Like, it's just, and I'm not saying that you won't get signs along the way or little types of proof or things like that, but something that I struggled with for a very long time is like, I would have all the ideas, all the visual, like, of all that stuff in my mind, but it took heaven and hell and all of earth in between to actually take action on it, to activate it, to act as if, to know that, yes, that it, like, it is you. Because if you have the thoughts, who do you think the thoughts are coming from? Like, it is you. If you have the desires, who do you think the desires are coming from? It is you. If you could see it in your mind, who it is, like, where you want to live, who you want to be, how you want to be, how you want to talk, how you want to walk, how you want to dress, how you want to feel, how you want to make money, how you want to live, like all these things, like, where do you think that comes from? It's already in here. It's in here. So that means that you are already her. You just haven't moved you haven't fully committed. How about that? Let's say that you haven't committed. You haven't fully committed because you do a little bit, like me, do a little bit, you get discouraged because things don't work out the way you want, or you get discouraged because things didn't happen perfectly, or you get discouraged because things are not happening fast enough. And so you're like, oh, I'm really not her. Or you try the things that you feel are her, but they don't initially look the way you want them to look. Like it takes a little bit of figuring things out to kind of like bring it to life. You know what I'm saying? And so you get discouraged in the beginning, and you're like, oh, I knew I wasn't her. I knew I couldn't have that. I knew I couldn't do that. I knew I wasn't ready. I knew, like, all these I knews, you know what I mean? So I just want to use today's video as a reminder that you are her. I am her. You are her. You are already her. If you know, you are already her. So do the thing. Start it now. Whatever it is you have in your mind that she is, which obviously, again, is you, just waiting to be activated, put that fear to the side. Do it. Commit. Make a plan. Write your goals. Figure out what it is that she, like, who she is, which, again, I hope this is making sense what I'm trying to say. Like, you are her. But we just need to see it on paper so we can say, oh, she is this. She does this. She has this. She goes there. She travels here. She lives in this country. She makes X amount of dollars. She has these types of relationships. These are the foods she eats. This is how much I won't say weighs, but this is the type of body she has. Like, she goes to the gym X amount of days. She works at this type of job, or she has this type of business, like, or she, like, you are her. Like, in my mind, I have like the Angela Bassett arms. Hello. I don't right now in real time. Look at that. I don't have the Angela Bassett arms, okay? But I do. I do have the Angela Bassett arms. I do, because I am her. Like, the version of me that has the Angela Bassett arms, I have them. I'm her. I haven't activated her yet. I haven't activated her yet and acted as if, like, I am her. The version of me that has the Angela Bassett arms, baby, she gets in the gym and she lifts those weights. She isn't eating frosted flakes at 2 a.m. in the morning on a whim because she wakes up in the middle of the night and she's hungry. Okay. She doesn't, just neglect her walking or stretching or vitamins or water intake or what she eats or her intermittent fasting and the weights and the cardio. Like, she doesn't neglect those things. So I am her. I haven't activated her. I haven't activated the Angela Bassett arms yet, but that's my dream. I am her. Okay. So I have that. I just haven't activated it yet, you know? So stop waiting for this radical feeling, as a sign, as proof that you are whatever this identity is. Whatever this identity shift you have in your mind that you are, whether it's, baby, you are a millionaire or $100,000 heir, I don't even know if that's a word, or you're a business owner, or you are working in a specific job, or you have 3 degrees, or you look a certain way with your nails a certain way and your hair a certain way and the way you dress and your style, minimalist or maximalist or whatever in between, or you live in a certain place and this is the type of home you have and how it looks. Like, you have those things. You are that girl. You are that girl already. You just need to activate it. You need to activate it. And again, like the Bible says, act as if. So that's something that I have definitely, I've been puttering around with it here and there, obviously, because there are some things, like I said, I wanted to be a podcaster, and I am. So there are some things that I definitely activated in my life. I wanted to learn how to set boundaries. I did. I wanted to be a naturalista. I am and have been for probably like at least 20 years, So there are some things like you are that girl. You just need to shift into that identity by taking action, by knowing that you are that girl and holding fast to those beliefs, whatever those beliefs are that girl that girl has. Start believing them. Whatever actions that girl, how am I saying this? Whatever actions that girl takes, start taking them. Whatever things that girl does, do them. Whatever things that girl says to herself, do them. Okay? Spiritually, financially, emotionally, mentally, physically, do those things, because you are already her and you don't need permission or a radical sign to radically shift your identity. Okay? So that's all I wanted to say in this video. I feel like I'm yelling, but I'm really not. But that's all I wanted to say in this video. I will see you in the next one. And in the meantime, make sure that you follow if you have not already hit the subscribe or follow button here on YouTube. Leave your comments below so that I can respond to them as they come in once you happen to catch this video. And let me know, like, who you are, like who you are as far as like your higher self, like this version of this person that you in your mind for some reason think you are not, which you are. Like, who is she? Tell me in the comments, who is she? Let me know like 1 or 2 things that she does or she feels or she believes, and then leave a comment. Let me know like what's like one thing that in your mind has been holding you back from really stepping into that identity. Okay, because I know for a fact, had I officially stepped into the identity of I'm a YouTuber, I'm a full-time content creator. Like this is the beliefs I'm holding now. Lord, now she's cleaning herself. I hope you can't hear that. That sound really just drives me crazy. But I am a YouTuber. Okay. I am a full-time content creator and I get paid very well for what I put out into the world. That's my identity. Okay. That's what I have shifted into. Okay. That is my identity. Doesn't mean that I've seen all the money rolling in. Not yet, baby. Okay. Doesn't mean that I'm getting thousands. Hell, I'm not even getting hundreds of views here on YouTube. Okay. But that's my identity. I already see her. I am her. Okay. And I'm moving forward, taking action as such, because I know at some point it's going to align. It's going to align. Hold on. Callie, stop. Stop, please. Please. Lordy be. But yeah, it hasn't necessarily aligned yet, but it will. It will align. Okay. It will align. So yeah, that's what I'm stepping into. Full-time content creator. That's who I am. That's who I embody. That's how I speak. That's how I walk. That's how I talk, and other things. But since I'm talking about content creation and being YouTube, I promise you that had I just stuck with it last year, I think it was last year that I made my last round of videos. Had I had stuck with it last year or whenever that was, I can almost guarantee that by this point, I would have been monetized. Could you imagine? And monetized, maybe a month could be $500. That's monetized. You know what I'm saying? To start, $1,000 to start, $300 to start, whatever. I could have been monetized by this point, but I still had not fully shifted into the identity, like laid claim to the identity of who I am. And so I hemmed and hawed, I got in my head, I overthought, and I ended up getting busy with other stuff. Legitimately, I did, but still, if you know that this is a part of your identity, you're going to continue to make a way to do those things that you in your mind believe that you are, you know? And I didn't do that. So I'm not looking at it as a failure, definitely a lesson learned that yeah, you just have to stay in this place of belief without necessarily seeing all the signs. Remember in Aladdin when Genie, I know I said I was wrapping up, child, I'm on another tangent. Remember in Aladdin when Genie in the cartoon version from the 80s, didn't he create himself into like a sign, or there was a sign when they were singing like never had a friend like me, and it was like pointing to something. I don't know where that visual came from, but whatever. You're not going to get a genie with a sign pointing to whatever it was he was pointing to in Aladdin. You know what I'm saying? That's not going to necessarily happen for us. We have to create this inner dialogue and this inner momentum, this inner encouragement, this inner belief that is going to continue to spur us forward into this vision. And it starts with, or one of the things it starts with is just boldly like claiming, like, I am her. I am her. I am her. So let me know who you are in the comments below. And I will definitely see you in the next video. Bye.